Go. Say it again. What did you say?
When are you guys ever prepared?
We're not prepared.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Not prepared.
I was born prepared.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little nervy. We got a lot going on right now.
Steve just wings in the intro.
Live from Flyers Training Center.
There you go. There's our intro.
All-Star Game 2023 fall season.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Just talked over my intro.
Yes.
See how it is, dude. I don't know what else to talk about, dude. Honestly, we're all set up here. We're in the party room here at Flyers Training Center. This is our first.
Yes, sir.
Party room West.
This is our first on location podcast.
Yes. So
that's not at UHL HQ.
Correct.
It's already off to a great start because you guys didn't give me enough slack for my headphones.
Good knock.
This is what happens when we wing it.
Yes.
Here at UHL.
All right. Can you fix? Oh, you got it.
We're tangled.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do about that from this end of the table.
Cut.
I was going to say.
Just so you know.
There we go.
There you go.
Don't cut it.
All right.
This is live.
Oh, we're still
This is
rolling.
what happens when we come, out of our element here.
Yeah.
Rob Sella's here with us.
Once again, I feel like the only reason I'm on the podcast today is because you guys needed help setting up.
Correct.
So.
Pretty much.
I'll tell you what I can get.
That's actually exactly right.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, welcome to Inside the U, the ultimate adult hockey podcast. I'm here with Larry Earlybird,
Yo.
Jerry the Greek,
Hello.
and Rob Sella. What's up, buddy? Long time no see, Rob.
I know.
Love it, baby.
We're all here at Flyers Training Center for the All-Star Game that starts at 7 o'clock. So Jerry made us show up about 4 hours early.
Yes. And we're still behind schedule. We're still late.
He's got a whole timeline.
Yes.
It's never going to work, dude.
It'll work. It'll work. As long as you guys just get to the point and we get out of here, it'll work.
All right.
For the best.
I just
I'm
feel like
excited.
your head's about to explode. Like
Dude,
any moment.
There's a lot going on. We have a lot of fun planned, so
All right.
I'm excited.
Speaking of getting to the point, welcome to Inside the U, the ultimate adult hockey podcast. Each week we're bringing insider topics, special guests, and slight entertainment from the world of adult hockey, along with discussions and updates around our league. I am Larry, joined as usual by Steve and Jerry the Greek, and another special guest, again, second appearance, Rob Sella, legend behind the lens.
I was about to say, no fun intro. That's you get one.
That's
All
it, dude.
So we have much more as well in this special edition of Inside the U, including this week's U Madness, recapping Week 11 and previewing Week 12 of the Fall 23 season. Before we get into that, I'd like to ask you guys if you would consider just leaving a question or comment on the in the YouTube comments so we can feature you guys on the show. And with that being said, shall we get into Brew of the Week?
Oh, yes, we are thirsty. I need this to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
So that would be great. This is courtesy of Larry. Thank you, Larry.
Well, I guess I did pick it up.
You
But
did pick it up. All right.
I'll let you go.
All right.
This is my favorite.
Is it?
At Iron Hill, yeah.
Okay. All right. So Dusty's Brew of the Week is Autoplay by our very own Iron Hill Brewery. Here's one you can't overplay. Autoplay is a crisp tropical tune amped up with loads of American and Australian hops that hit notes of ripe guava, juicy peach, and passion fruit. This groove won't stop. So this is an American IPA? Is that what it is?
Something.
Tropical American IPA,
IPA.
5.6%. All right, let's pop.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, you can't stop. All right.
Taking the party room to new levels.
Oh, we're partying in here.
Yeah. It's just water. Sure.
Usually I like to show off the
that's so
cam, but
good.
I'm going to throw the koozie on here.
Rob's
Yeah.
face. It's so good, dude.
No good?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, he doesn't
A
like
little
it.
bit of a kick.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This will definitely be a top.
The Red
score
Skull
for
or
me.
whatever we had when I was on the show last time was a lot
better?
more subtle.
That was way, a lot.
Oh, it's
I
definitely.
feel like there's like a boxing match going on in my mouth.
Oh,
No pun intended.
it's very fruity.
No pun intended. That's delightful.
It is.
It's delightful.
It
so
is.
good.
It's
Yeah.
refreshing. It's
All right.
very refreshing.
I feel like Jerry kind of buried the lead too. This is Iron Hill. These guys are helping us out a lot here with the All-Star Game. Got a bag of goodies for the skills competition, sponsoring the after party and stuff like that. So they hooked us up with Steve's favorite brew for Brew of the Week.
Yeah.
There you go. I do like it.
Yeah, it's good
All right,
stuff.
Steve, since it's your favorite, let's
8.5.
wow.
That's the highest Steve has ever gone.
Yes.
Shooting for the stars on that one, man.
I love it. It's so good.
7.9.
Oh, you were weighted heavy too.
Yeah.
Steve influenced you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a flat 7.
We got
Good
Rob.
stuff. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's fruity.
I'll go 6.8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
man.
we're all
It's like
over
average. 6.8 is actually average if you looked at all of our ratings.
Killing me, dude.
Yes, you're
7.55.
7.55 is definitely one of the highest.
You know why? Because I don't really like
Unreal.
IPAs, but for an IPA, this is very good. Like I could drink it. I could drink multiple, and that's how I gauge it. If I could drink 2 or more,
Yeah.
then I go a little.
That's
higher.
That's a good one. Yeah,
But if I could just finish the one, it's like I'm not gonna have another. Then I kind of
that's a good gauge.
You,
So
might,
last,
you
like-
might want to pace yourself because there's only one of all of us that have the IPA Ultra Ego. I don't think we can handle anyone else having it.
That is very true.
We can't handle a second one, dude.
That is very true.
Yes,
I
sir.
do have an alter ego for sure.
Yeah.
That's not the first time I've been told that. Before
the
it wasn't
IPA?
IPA. Before it was IPAs, it was tequila.
Well, yeah,
In my younger
that
days,
would give anybody an alter
and,
ego.
You know,
At least it's
Coors
not.
Light.
At least it's not angry though.
No, never
You're a very lovey drunk, so it's good.
Yes.
It's fun.
over the top.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
What was the final? 7.55.
Yeah, we're
All
going
right,
up to
good stuff,
7.6, dude.
Oh, 7. We
Round up.
I like 2 decimals.
Ew.
Who does that?
Me. No, I was kidding. All right.
Larry skipped the 5th grade.
Hey, man, I do. I work with numbers. You know,
All right.
chemistry.
Number guy.
You know, stuff.
No, you don't
my
do
my
chemistry.
full time job, I always go to 2 decimal places.
And that's
dude.
why we
not?
broke.
That's because you have to be precise.
I thought you.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I thought you said 2 decimal points.
No.
I was like, who?
Yeah,
sense.
that would.
And
would
you're
be
the numbers
not
guy.
great.
That is fucking frightening.
All right, boys. Moving right along here. Did you have something, Jerry?
No, we broke.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
Because of that.
All right. Real quick before we get into our UManis and playoff picture, I just want to remind you all about Dusty Claus for a Cause.
Yes.
Right up front here, we have our gift box going down. It's sponsored by or in partnership with Nemours' Child Life Program. Jared, do you have a couple words to speak
I
towards
do.
the program?
So during the holiday season, the U Crew would like to continue to help support this cause.
Yep.
And like we said, we put together our first annual Dusty Claus for a Cause. With your help, our goal is to donate as many gifts as possible to Nemours Children's Hospital to keep all the children from tots to teens uplifted and entertained during even the most difficult hospital stay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah, head over to their Amazon wish list. Using the Child Life Program page, you can find everything that they're looking for in terms of the program. We have a drop off box set up directly out front here near the Christmas tree, and the big beaver and a Santa hat.
that's it. Dusty.
So you can drop it off, or you can get it delivered to delivered directly here. You can leave when you buy it on Amazon, you can leave a gift message saying Dusty Claus for a Cause and email a copy over to info@UHL Hockey. We'll make sure you get all set up.
I've got a lot of texts and messages that, asking where to drop it off,
Yeah.
and that people got a lot of stuff, queued up.
Yeah.
Was there anything in the box up front?
Piece of receipt.
Nice.
Yeah.
My mom and grandma are bringing
So-
like 10 gifts over right now.
Yeah,
so,
But you know what's
bunch
funny?
of people are bringing it tonight.
Just like you, I got a couple emails saying from a couple of the teams that they bought stuff. They're just waiting to bring it in for their next game. So
Yeah.
it's going to be full. I'm
Yes.
very
Clear the
excited.
trash
But
out
did you
first.
actually look what the receipt was for? It might have been a layaway receipt.
Yeah,
an IOU.
I promise it's coming.
a layaway receipt. Do you know what layaway is?
I would assume pay later.
Yeah, pretty much. You
Yeah.
pay in like payments and stuff. You like,
Yeah, it's not really.
Layaway
It's not really a
was
novel
very hot
concept.
back in the 80s.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I've
like
heard of it.
Kmart, right? Kmart.
It was everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Do you know what layaway is?
I
Under a rock your whole life?
I guarantee you, a lot of people wouldn't know what a layaway is.
I've never
I
seen
think
it like
more
it-
people than you
You
expect.
think? I don't know. Let's put a poll up.
They use
Did
it.
They
poll?
use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still it's just not called that anymore.
It's just
That's
not
the
called
only thing.
layaway.
It's called layaway, like Walmart.
They have
Walmart.
layaway.
Yeah.
Really?
I see it all the time.
Okay.
Does that mean you actively participate in layaway?
I used to do it when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kmart layaway. That's when you
Kmart. That's what I was
You
saying.
know you're struggling.
Yeah.
Clutch, baby.
Dude, get some Caesars and then go back to the
Exactly.
layaway because it was all the way in the back.
Exactly. dude.
What do you mean
stuff.
Caesars?
See, Little Caesars pizza.
Little Caesars.
Yeah, I love Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For it, dude.
Like nowadays, you like Little
I
Caesars?
would crush some Little Caesars.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
immediately shit myself.
Yeah, exactly. It's always worth it though.
R.I.P. Kmart.
All right, boys, help us out. We want to, empty that box multiple times, as Steve says. So help us out,
Yes.
and on we go. All right, so
Mama
now,
Larry's coming with a bunch of gifts.
yeah, we're gonna have. I think by the end of tonight, that should be at least half full. I would assume.
Unky Lair. Let's do it.
No, it's Grandma Lair and my Lair, dude.
Come on, man.
All right, boys.
Where's Aunt Shelly at, dude?
I got to get her on board. All right, U Madness Sweet 16.
Yes.
I have some results from the Silver region.
Okay.
Fan favorite, Sugar Bush went up against the 5 seed Thundercats. Sugar Bush was the A seed. The U crew picked Thundercats with the 3-vote handicap, and they ended up taking it 61%. So Sugar Bush, good run, took down the Hawks, but
Who'd they take down?
Thundercats.
No, who'd they take down in the first round?
They took down the Hawks.
Oh,
the first
okay,
round.
okay.
Yeah.
Hawks, the
They
Hawks.
took down the 1 seed Hawks. So we didn't make it too far, but Thundercats got our revenge. All set up with 61% of the votes. They performed pretty well there.
That's right. So how did the Rusties do in their last contest?
Hey, I think.
I got you, boys. Don't worry about it.
Did they win? They might have won.
I know. I saw a trash bag on somebody online
that
somewhere.
was-
it might have been. It might
I
have
saw a
been,
trash bag on somebody.
might have been deep fake.
Yeah.
A deep fake. It was no deep fake.
Yeah. He was
All right.
wearing that Rusty Wolves jersey with pride.
He was loving it.
He said he wants to be a Wolf. I don't know.
So
He
is
said
the
it next
rumors
season,
true
yeah.
that Sugar Bush is actually changing the logo or getting new jerseys next season?
I said something on New Jerseys,
New
right?
jerseys? Yeah, I don't know about the logo. I hope not. I like the logo.
Yeah, logo's cool.
They could do without the Comic Sans.
Yeah, the font.
I'll be very honest with you, and this is no hate on Sugar Bush because I love those girls and I love the jerseys. Those jerseys are so hard to photograph in.
Yeah,
because
They're so bright.
Yeah.
And then the bright ice, right? On the in contrast, I guess it's hard.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like, I'll get a photo done and their faces look like they were on the beach all day.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like
funny.
trying to
Yeah.
get everything equalized.
Is it the same thing for like Rain City? Because their jerseys are pretty bright.
No, that's like a darker yellow.
flatter.
Honestly, I only
Yeah.
shot them once,
Yeah.
but I don't remember having any issues.
It's like flatter, though. It's bright, but it's flat.
It's not like a neon.
Yeah, they're neon yellow.
I mean, you get spot. Oh, funny story. The sidetrack. I take 476 to work every day. This was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm driving, and in the right hand lane, I see this bright hat in the back deck.
Are you serious?
And I'm driving. And I was like, oh shit, look at that. I'm driving, and I look over, and I'm staring. I was like, that is definitely a Sugar
That's
Bush
awesome.
hat.
Yes.
And I pull up, and alongside it was Heidi.
Yeah, that's
Heidi was
incredible,
driving.
dude.
And I'm honking. I'm waving at her. She just looked at me. She was like,
You had no idea.
like, who the fuck is this creeper honking at me?
Dude, they come decked out. They'll be here. I guarantee you'll see a few hoodies or flags or something.
Yeah.
tonight.
Blankets.
Yo,
They come decked out,
she
yeah.
was dialing 911 on her phone. As
Dude,
she was
honestly,
Heidi.
she was jamming the hell out in her front seat. She had her phone on her,
Damn,
on
you called
on
her.
lap, and she was just in. I don't know what she was listening to.
You
but-
caught her, dude.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
All right, Sugar Bush run comes to an end. Thundercats are advancing against the winner of the next matchup. 2 seed Koopas going up against the 3 seed Tropics. Much to Jerry's dismay, the 3 seed Tropics did receive the 3-vote handicap and did take 54% of the votes. So
Close one.
goodbye to the Koopas.
Koopa family. I'm
Tropics,
sorry.
deservedly so. Sick jerseys. I hate, I
didn't
don't mean to
actually-
be biased here, but their jerseys are sick. The more I look at
Yeah,
them.
they're cool. I mean, listen, I ranked them number 3. I have a,
did.
there's a spot in my heart for the Koopas.
Yeah.
That's all.
I didn't realize until I did their team highlight video that some of them have Cooper's Troopers and others have.
Yeah, they got a couple
the
different
older ones,
uniforms. Yeah. I guess they got new ones. I think last season with the socks and stuff too. So, so that would be next round. Thundercats taking on the Tropics to advance to the Final Four.
Yeah, number 3 versus
That'll
number
be fun.
5.
Yeah,
That's
nice
going
team.
to be a good one.
Hell yeah. All right, and then previewing the next region, going down to the bronze region, we have my 1 seed Rain City Pigeons going up against Jerry's Dusty Beavers.
Let's
5
go.
Yeah.
What do you think about the matchup?
Listen, I think
nervous?
we can take it. No, I think we have nice jerseys.
Now you're nervous.
Yeah, I think it could be closer than you think, but I don't know. I mean, my vote would be for Rain City just because I like that style, but
If Rain
I could see
City,
Beavers winning.
If Rain City had a pigeon, game over. But they lost the pigeon.
I don't know.
The pigeon's key, I think.
is it?
I
Why?
think so. Because it's cool.
It
That
doesn't-
pigeon was cool.
Why?
Like if they had the pigeon holding the umbrella with some rainfall, it'd be game over.
Yeah. So granted, we had our Hawks as the 1 seed had a tough matchup because Sugar Bush has such a good following, but Rain City, I mean, they don't really have much of an Instagram. They don't have much activity going on Instagram, but they like cleared Team Dexter, so I'm pretty interested to see how this comes up.
I think they don't have a following, but I think Ross Bryan is like known just
Exactly,
because he's
yeah.
pictured everywhere.
Yeah, and then the jersey's sick, so we'll
Yeah.
see what happens. You know what I mean? Hopefully, maybe the Dusty Beavers will show out, but.
Hope so.
So again, 1 seed taking on the 5 seed, and then for the next matchup, 2 seed Otters taking on the 3 seed Plugs, which this is going to be good. That one's going to be good.
Yes.
Not only are they really good jerseys, but like activity goes a long way, I think, with the voting. So yeah.
Wait, did we decide on?
no, we got to
have
vote.
do our votes.
Yeah, we got to vote.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do for the 1-5?
Beavers.
Rain City.
Son of a bitch.
Why does it always come down to me?
Because we go quick.
I know. I guess I'm always because I like to think about it. You guys already have it premeditated. Rain City was my first seed pick, so I'm going Rain City.
God,
Gotcha.
I'll vote it again.
Yeah, I feel like I would be kind of a fraud to pick against them after I took them to 1 seed. I clearly think they're the best jersey. So
And then we have Plugs and
Plugs and Otters.
I'm going
That's
Otters.
tough.
I got to go Otters.
Yeah, I like Otters.
Okay.
I mean, I like the Plugs jerseys too, but the Otters is
The Plugs jerseys have kind of like a newer, like the new retro Anaheim feel to it. I really like that.
I like the purple scheme too, but Otters, I'm a sucker for their jerseys for sure.
I like the colors and everything, and the logo is sick.
Yeah, the logo is pretty sick.
What do you think about the Rain City Dusty Beavers matchup? Don't feel pressured with this guy sitting next to you.
I don't know, man. I think Rain City is going to take it. Not throwing shade at Jerry or Rusty or anything, but
The yellow and black, dude. That color
It's
scheme
cool.
is just
Listen,
sick.
their jersey is
It's
cool.
tough.
I'm not going to lie.
So just to clarify, Otters got the U-Crew handicap. All right,
Yep.
cool. All right, let's get into our league updates. The majority of this segment is going to be our playoff picture. That's what we wanted to come to you guys with today. So, I'll run through if you want to bring up some of the playoff stuff. I'll run through our game of the week for this week is actually taking place tonight. So we don't have much of a recap here in terms of highlights, but obviously Rob's here. The boys are here. We're just going to be tons of content coming out around the All-Star game, so stay tuned for that.
Sorry, you'll be able to watch the game on YouTube.
Yes.
We're live streaming it tonight, so it'll be uploaded.
Yeah, we'll do the
right
the
away
regular
after the
live stream. I'm going to do the companion with keeping up with the goals and stuff like that, and then that'll be automatically available right after that.
Yeah.
But for next week, we actually ended up picking the game of the week right before the pod. We're going to go with Sheep Knights. Top. Let me see what the top 2 seeds in the Bronze Plus division.
Yeah.
They're facing off here in week 12, so some playoff implications there.
What a game.
Absolutely, it should be a good one. All right.
Do you want to do the scores from last week?
Yeah. Let's
This
do it.
past week?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, do we not have any gold games? Oh, we had. Oh,
This was a slow week.
why? Because the Eagles played on Monday.
What
Yeah.
do you mean? No, the holiday.
Thanksgiving.
I mean, yeah, the Eagles played Monday night, but the holiday there was like a lack of games.
So Monday we rescheduled both gold games because
Nobody wanted to
the
show.
Eagles were playing, of course. Silver kept rolling along. Bulldogs beat Team Dexter 5-3. Multi Ducks beat the Hawks 9-5.
the Bulldogs, what is that, 4 or 5 games now?
5 games in a row. Lost 6 in a row. Won
Started
5
out
in
with
a
6.
row. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely rolling. Rain City Pigeons beat Paisanos 11-6. For Bronze Plus, the Stratosphere Stars beat the Jersey Trash. The Warriors beat the Knights.
Yeah.
which was
Shocking.
big upset. And then last night, South Jersey Sugar Bush beat Team Dexter Bronze 11-8.
I saw that this morning. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. A lot of goals, dude.
A lot of goals.
Yeah.
So that was it. We had 3 reschedules this past week.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is tough because we don't have much to reschedule to.
Yeah.
So,
Enjoy your midnight start
Hey, at
times.
the end of the day,
Exactly, yeah.
they chose to reschedule.
yeah.
So
So if there's nothing but 1050s left, I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty much what it is, too. It's just
Whatever.
all 1050 at night. Which
well, I
is
mean,
tough.
like in all honesty, Gold did have a lot of early games throughout the season.
They did. Yep.
I think
Yeah.
everybody did. Everybody started off early, and then once it got busy,
yeah, it started to go a little bit later, but it's not too bad.
But I mean, like I couldn't shoot Armada or Savage Monkeys because they had like 7.
Yeah, they were too
something
early.
8 o'clock starts. Like, there's no way I can make it.
Yeah.
tight deal.
All right.
Awesome.
What do you want to do? Playoff picture?
Let's go through the all the playoff matchups and take a look at some of the implications coming up in week 12. Play out some of the scenarios and just talk about it.
All right.
Let's start with our current matchups.
What? Oh, for what? This setup for gold?
Yeah. Start with gold.
So right now it's set up as Team 24/7 would face Armada, which I'm pretty positive that's going to happen. It may not. I mean, Savage Monkeys could generally jump up over 24/7, but
Right.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. In that case, Savage Monkeys would play Night's Watch in the first round. I think this week we have who do we have for gold? Because I think there's 24/7 versus Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Savage
And
Monkey
Savage
Armada.
Monkeys versus Armada. So,
Yep.
that could go a couple different ways, but gold pretty much looks like it's going to end up right where it's at right now.
Yeah.
For silver, we have Rain City Pigeons would currently play the Multi Ducks.
Right.
But silver is so close, and I don't think that's going to end up that way.
Yeah. Well, you have Rain City's up against Bulldogs this week.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, so Bulldogs definitely need to get that win to stay in the thing. They only have one game left. So Rain City, Bulldogs, Multi Ducks, and Paisanos all have one game left.
Yeah.
Team Dexter and the Hawks have 2 games left. They play
back to back, right?
each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Both games?
Yes. So pretty much what it's going to end up being is the Hawks, absolutely, we have to win both games to get in.
Right.
In regulation.
Right.
And then in that case, I don't know if Dexter would make it. It would depend on a couple other games.
Yeah, it's really tight.
I think if we can get
even the goal differential's tight too. It's crazy.
It is, yeah. So I'm not really sure how Silver's going to end up, but we
so
definitely.
What's your record to theirs?
We're 3-6-1. Team Dexter's 5-5. In terms of points, we have 7. They have 10.
You see, 3-6-1.
We're 3-6-1. We dropped like 4 in a row, right, or something like that.
5 in a row. Yeah, we've been struggling. So we would end up with 11 points if we won both games in regulation. Yep. They would stay at 10.
Yep. Even like Paisanos is playing multi Ducks in their last game.
Yeah,
they got a better goal differential.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If they win, they're leapfrogging them into the 4 seed.
Correct. Yeah, it's going to be this last couple weeks are going to be nuts. In terms of playoffs. So
don't feel bad. I blame Mark for your guys' downfall.
Dude, we can't.
I'm kidding, Mark. I know you hurt your back.
Mark's playing as he always does. We can't score goals or play defense, which are 2 crucial objectives when it comes to hockey.
The only thing left is goaltending at that point.
Exactly, which our goaltending has been steady for the most part, but we have our own struggles we're trying to overcome in the last 2 weeks here. So
we have a perfect opportunity to get right and get some crazy momentum going into the playoffs if we make it. We'd have to win both 2 games, and I think we can.
Agreed.
I think we can.
Agreed.
So Bronze Plus. So right now the 4-5 play-in spot is the Stratosphere Stars versus Moonshine. Moonshine has 2 points ahead of the 6 seed Otters. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I got the IPA burps.
There we go.
It's start already. Oh man.
So as of right now, the Knights would play the winner of that play-in spot, and then Sheep Hockey would play the Thundercats, which would be crazy because Thundercats is what branched off of Sheep Hockey. Really? So I would love to see that in the semifinals. That would be really fun to watch. Of course, as we know for Game of the Week, Knights play Sheep Hockey, so there is a chance Sheep Hockey could tie them in points. I'd have to look at differential, but Sheep Hockey has 2 games left. Knights only have 1 game left.
Right.
So Sheep Hockey still have a shot at the top spot. So
check that out.
Yeah.
Carol's in the All-Star game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Carol will be here.
He's a beast.
From the outside looking in perspective, the Koopas still have 10 points with 2 games left, so they have an outside shot. I think Moonshine also has 2 games left. So, it'll take a little bit for the Koopas to squeeze in, get some luck on that end, but there's always a chance.
Did you look at Moonshine's Warriors this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how that goes. After this next set of games, we'll really know, who's going to have to win to get in and where it kind of lines up.
Yep.
Where's the championship going to end up falling?
When?
Roughly?
It's like the 3rd week, right before Christmas. Mm-hmm. So depends on if there's game 3s and stuff like that. But we're definitely going to wrap it up before Christmas. So I think the last playoff game may be like the 22nd or something like that. That was my big goal, was to try to get it done before Christmas. I wouldn't go with it. The 22nd is the last game. So, for bronze, that's pretty tight too. Seeds 1 through 5. So, the last spot is the Camden County Warriors hold the last spot with 10 points. Plugs also have 10 points. So that's based on goal differential, but the Plugs can obviously win the next 2 games and jump up there. But Chuggernauts holding on to that last spot. They have 2 games left. Sugarbush and Team Dexter are the 2 and 3 spots. They would play each other, which they just had a pretty interesting game last night. So that would be a very fun semifinals matchup.
Yeah, we got Photo Bob.
Yes, sir.
Photo Bob.
What's going on, dude?
That's awesome.
So The Camden County Warriors definitely holding on to that last spot, but we'll see how that goes.
That's it.
Rusty is Moose Hockey holding on to the number 1 seed. They have 3 games left, so
Yeah, a lot of hockey still to go on.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Yeah,
a
lot of
extra
games.
Rusty Wolves is in the second spot at 6-2 and what is that? 6-2-1.
Yeah, they've been flip-flopping back and forth all season, so that can end up in either way.
Yeah, Team Dexter Rusty is in 3rd seed. The Narwhals is in 4th. So Beavers got a much-needed win this past week.
Yep.
Without Jerry. So
So there's the trend. I'll be sitting out next game.
yeah.
Sit yourself.
So, but they, you guys, Narwhals have the last playoff spot, and they have 6 points, and the Beavers have 4.
Yeah.
So, and you guys play each other, right?
Yeah,
of
and
these
they
games.
only have one more game. We have 3 more games.
Exactly.
You guys got to win. But
We got to win.
But if you guys win,
Almost win out, basically. And we play Narwhals tomorrow.
I was going to say, you play them one.
If you beat the Narwhals, all you have to do is get a point in the last
In the next one.
2 games. Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely got to beat the Narwhals.
It can happen.
Damn, bro. That's a big game.
That's a big
tomorrow,
game.
bro.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big game.
Holy shit.
Look, I'm nervous.
Now I'm nervous.
That is a big game. I didn't even realize they have one. I didn't realize Narwhals had 1 game left.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the season of miracles, Jerry. I have faith.
Holy
But
smokes.
you guys have to win. Like, if you guys don't win, that's pretty much it.
It's going to be tough.
curtains for you guys.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Darn.
unless we pay the other teams to just, throw it.
Crazy.
Shoeless Jerry over here.
Yeah. So listen, man.
But I'll schedule the next games at Hollydale, and they won't tell anybody. So they come here. You guys are at Hollydale.
We're there.
Wow.
The fix is in.
The script.
trying to get the Beavers in. you know?
The U script. I love it.
I would love to see a Rusty Wolves Beavers semifinals, little finals rematch.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
That's it for playoff picture.
Playoff picture, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll recap all that in the article. Just the current matchups and just we'll keep our eye on how this week unfolds. Week 12 or week 11 is going to be a big one. So.
Yeah, I kind of love that nothing is set.
Dude, there's
a lot of
our
movement, and that's a lot of
obviously
fun.
our ultimate goal is parity, and I just like how this is really starting to unfold here, where it's actual content, the way the playoff the way the playoff pictures unfolding. You know what I mean? Like that's the main objective. So it's sick.
Do you guys have teams in your mind who could take it all in each division?
I mean, I do.
You
From
don't
the
wanna
silver
say
division,
it, yeah.
well, I do from obviously the gold division. Silver division, there's a favorite clearly.
Do you want to do predictions, or is that
Yeah.
I would
Why
love
not?
it. We can do some predictions. Yeah,
you want to do
I
it?
hate to like comment on the silver division, but Rain City, dude, they improved a lot.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say that
It's gonna take a lot for them to lose.
It's funny because Brad always brings up how we've knocked them out like 3 seasons in a row in playoffs.
4. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's 3 or 4.
They're tough. They're tough to handle. To be honest, this season they definitely improved with a couple additions. So we'll see. I think they're definitely the favorite as far as silver goes. Gold, I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty much solidified.
it is, but Savage Monkeys gave them a run last game, and I think it's funny because last season Savage Monkeys Nice Watch upset them in the playoffs, so we didn't get that Savage Monkeys 24/7 matchup.
That's right.
I think as long as Savage Monkeys gets past Nice Watch, the championship could be good. Best of 3 series. I think it'll be good.
I honestly think if it gets to best of 3 between Savage Monkeys and Team
if
24/7,
Spencer's on point and they got all their guys, it's a good matchup.
yeah, I
100%.
think that it could go 3 games
Yeah.
for sure.
Totally.
For that one, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I probably would go if I was a betting man 24/7 for gold.
Yeah.
Rain City for silver. For bronze plus, man, it's probably. I don't know.
Sheep can do it.
Sheep can do it. They've been
Thundercats
there
are rolling,
before.
too.
Huh?
Thundercats are rolling too.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't want to be.
that's gonna be
I don't
tough.
want to
That's
just
gonna be
pick.
tough.
Yeah,
Very tough.
I don't want to
Holy
pick the 1
shit.
seed for every one, but I'm gonna go Stratosphere Stars for bronze
I
plus.
think they're
You
going to
just want revenge, or not revenge, but maybe some
Redemption.
Yeah,
Before they do, they got them young guns. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna jump
Goes a
in.
long way.
I'm going
that was
big.
actually my favorite series from last year.
Yeah, it was cool. That was a lot of fun.
Because they battled, but they were down 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah.
and they
Thanks
came
a
back
lot,
and tied it, and unfortunately lost an OT. But it was still a hell of a game.
If I was there, maybe it would
Yeah,
have been different.
it
Yeah,
would have
maybe.
been the deciding factor.
I'm interested to see how the. Sorry, I know I don't mean to like jump all the way back, but I'm interested to see what happens with the Otters on the outside looking in. They're always a good team. I feel like they. I thought they were going to be like really making an impact in Bronze Plus, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but
they make a push at the end. They always do.
Yeah, well, Sheep was Sheep in the winter season. They were obviously in the championship. They didn't make it last season, but I would like them. I think for Bronze Plus, just because they're real. Why?
I'm just asking.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah. What you got, Jerry?
That was my pick, Sheep.
yeah,
Sheep?
Yeah.
I think so.
We're gonna have to circle back to this when the season's over.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the one team that I followed the most in Bronze Plus is probably obviously Thundercats.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've been steamrolling, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Cats.
yeah, I'll go Cats.
All right.
Didn't they drop one recently? They dropped one recently that
Yeah.
surprised me.
Ah, shit. Who did they
Might have
play?
been to the Warriors.
Was it the Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
'Cause
Warriors
Carroll
have won
wasn't-
2 in a
Carroll
row.
wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they needed that win.
Thundercats
too.
are good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sheep. I think for Bronze Plus.
I'm going Stars based on experience.
All right.
They got a little bit.
No one
Are you
going to
get out there?
Yeah, I think so. I think I don't
that
qualify
case.
for the 3 games played, but I feel like an injury, I can make an exception for myself.
Yeah. I mean, with the Hawks,
I have made
If there's
exceptions.
anybody in the UAHL that can do that, ladies and gentlemen, it's Steve Haynes.
I have made exceptions for other players in the past based off of injury that they could come back in that.
Yeah.
That was that. So
I think that's fair. If you were on the original roster, I think that's fair.
yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try to squeeze in that last game of the regular season, and then we'll roll right into playoffs hopefully.
Yeah.
So
Who you got for bronze? Another tough one.
Sugar Bush.
Yeah, I was going to go Bushies.
It's got to be Bushies.
Let's go.
They're rolling now, and I just think I think that they're gonna win it.
Since they got in the league, one thing I've noticed about them more than any other team is that they have this ability to just outplay over the course of the game.
Yeah.
Like they might not come out and score 3 goals in the first period, but they'll slowly chip away at you all
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got heart.
Yeah.
Man,
for sure.
There is no other team in this league that has more fun win, lose, or draw on the bench.
I heard
than
that.
team.
Jersey
Yeah,
Trash will
it's
give them a
crazy.
run for their money, but I think Sugar Bush is a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
I always notice that about the Trash.
have a lot
They're
of fun.
always having fun, no matter what.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
And really, there's no bigger following at the All-Star games than Jersey Trash. There is an entire section on the top right
Literally.
corner.
And now they got 2 teams represent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they definitely support each other.
hell yeah,
For sure.
I'll go with Sugar Bush too.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the highest goal differential right now.
Yeah.
And then
Come on, Jerry. What you got?
he said
Bushies.
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 Oh, clean sweep. Bushies.
Don't let us down.
Bulletin board material for some of the other teams.
I would say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Say so. All right, let's go down to the Rusty division. Make a prediction.
Beeves. Just kidding.
Hey, it's not over. But I think we see a repeat.
I was just gonna
Think
say
the Rusty
that,
Wolves?
too.
Yeah, I do.
I honestly would like to see that just because I feel like they are the hardest working team.
Yeah.
And I like to see that get
Damn, look
rewarded.
at that Moose goal differential, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't rule them out.
No, definitely not. I was gonna say Wolves too, but it's obviously between the 1 and 2 seed. They're there for a reason.
Yeah, I
So.
think
Yeah.
so. I think they're definitely the outliers.
I'm gonna go with the guys over the Moose hockey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit. Yeah. See how that turns out.
Frankie
Let's go
James.
Moose. Frankie James.
Frankie James.
Don't let me down, buddy.
Gotta
Dude,
make a run.
here's a crazy
I want a
story.
jersey if you guys win.
When I shot Moose versus Wolves, there was one of the players. I'm looking at him through his cage. I think I remember him or recognize him. He goes down, scores the OT winner, and he comes down and takes his helmet off. I played roller hockey with this
Really?
dude like 12 or 13 years ago. Haven't seen him since.
Nice.
And there he is.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Small world. dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Tyler.
All roads.
Lead to the U.
There you go.
Nice, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. That's our playoff picture. Went
Wait,
through
what'd
some
you
scores.
choose?
I'll go Moose.
Moose,
right.
Moose, and Rusty Wolves. Rusty Wolves.
I will have to give a shout out to the guy who wears the black eye line paint on the Wolves. Those guys are insanely intense on,
don't know who
love it,
on the
dude.
bench.
Who does it?
What did you create, Jared?
I
don't
love
know
it.
how you did it, but you literally compiled all the hardest worker, the most intense people.
You know what's funny? They recruited a few new guys from like Learn to Skate and stuff like that, and they're like the same energy, which is really
it.
cool.
That's culture, man.
It is a culture.
Rusty Wolves culture.
Yeah.
And you
Holy smokes.
created it, dude.
It's beautiful. I want more. I want more Rusty teams. I want to be the biggest division in the U.
Oh, come on.
We'll get there.
So last thing in terms of like league updates, you know, our buddy Brett Vinarini had mentioned the century mark for a couple guys, you know, that have hit the 100-point mark in their career for the UHL season.
He would bring that.
He brought that up, and he was like, you know, and by the way, I'm knocking on the door, and I was like, you know what, it's a good idea, man. We've been in you know, operations for a year now, coming up, you know, like a full, you know, 3 seasons, and we got a couple guys that have hit it, and obviously a couple guys that are, you know, kind of knocking on the door. So I don't know, were you able to filter that down?
Yeah,
Century's a big deal.
Ross Bryant,
Ross, is that real?
142 points.
Is that accurate?
Christ.
Yeah, I can see
filtered
that.
by
Yeah. So
career. I filtered by career regular season.
Hopefully, the
but-
guy
Yeah.
that uses
You're
2
right,
decimal points didn't put those numbers in.
Nah, come on, bro.
So Ross is averaging just under 4 points a game, which if
Over
you've ever
3 seasons. Sorry.
if you ever played against Ross, that's about right. Gets
It
about
really
4 points
is.
a game, dude.
It's insane.
Aaron Huffnagel averages about 5.5. So
That's insane.
He's catching up pretty quickly. He's got 117 points in 15 less. He's got 15 less games than Ross Bryant.
They average in a game what I do in a season.
Oh, it's ridiculous, bro.
How silly that is.
You know, shout out to Robert Baskow, who has 103 points. But in terms of top scorers in UHL history, he is number 3 and number 5.
Yeah.
Because he's got
Interesting.
Oh, 2 different teams.
he's got 103 points with the Hawks, and he's got 89 points with Savage Monkeys.
Yeah.
So he's averaging just under 3 points per game with Savage Monkeys and just under 3 points per game. That's actually pretty crazy. He's 2.86 for the Hawks, 2.78 for the Savage
Dude,
Monkeys.
so he's going to
Where's he been the last few games for the Hawks, though?
Yeah, he needs to.
he's going to
Jesus
century
Christ.
for 2
He
teams.
took a
It's pretty
vacation
cool.
for the
that's
last
cool.
5 games.
Well, because when Brett brought that up, I was like, damn, it's kind of cool because, you know, there's going to be some guys that, you know, straggle along, but after a couple years, they're going to hit that mark. You know, and I think it's cool to, like, you know, note.
It's
bring that up.
cool.
It's a goal for, you know, players.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, and I don't know, did you see what Brett's total was at?
I think he was at like 92 points. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just exited out.
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, he told me he was knocking on the door, so that's why he wanted to bring that up.
Of course he did, dude.
But I was like, that's a good idea, man.
Yeah, he's got 92 points. He's 2.4 points per game.
Is that just with Dexter Silver?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So, if you add his other Dexter bronze team, then he definitely would be over 100.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So just a couple other shout outs to, man, Nico, player of the month for last month, sitting up with in 3rd place for the entire league with 36 points. He's a stud in silver, man. He's hard to handle. And then also too, Eric Conlon on the multi-ducks.
he's good.
He just scores like constantly and it's just constant. And I looked and, you know, obviously he's sitting up here in the top 5 in total points, and he's just a really solid player. So shout out to him too.
Yeah.
The other guys are just the usual suspects sitting up top there. But
I want to throw actually a shout out to Mr. Santora of the Bulldogs for
Yeah,
the
for sure.
only goalie this season that has shut him out.
yeah,
He did not score a goal in that game.
damn, I noticed that. I'm not gonna lie, I went to see if he actually played or not, but that's actually
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah, good for him, man. Sick,
Yeah, for sure.
awesome.
And for anybody else, you know, if you're having a bad game, can't figure out how to score,
Wow,
it's time to take aim bar down, the only bar of soap that makes you feel like you just scored a goal. Get some soap, hit that century, let's go.
I thought it was going to be the Jerry the Greek School for Ice Hockey.
We'll wait a couple years for that.
All right, boys, that's our league updates. You guys got any final thoughts on the league updates? I have a couple other things to get into before that, but
No.
yeah.
No.
All right, let's jump right into a quick abbreviated Larry's Look Ahead, now brought to you by our Rusty Division sponsor, GSW, aka Gitch Sportswear. Don't forget, if your team's looking for a style upgrade, these guys specialize in custom design uniforms and clothing and are helping us take our team shop to the next level. Sign up for early access with the link in our bio and check it out over the next couple of days. You'll see some forums where you can actually inquire. Do the jersey orders for the captain's update, was that for custom jerseys, or was that
For if they want to, so for winter season, if they want to have them by the start of winter season, that was like you should probably order the first week of December. 'Cause it's like 5 weeks, something like that. 4 or 5 weeks.
To get that process started, reach out directly to us or check out that link in our bio for a form. Also mentioning to our awareness boost programs, you'll probably see a lot of sponsors up now. That's available. If you have a business or a brand that you want to promote with the UAHL, that is available. Check the link in our bio for that. And lastly, of course, Rob is sitting here. We have content packages available for your team to take to turn your team into a brand. We have graphic design, videos, photography, all the good stuff. Check that out.
Yeah, Tropics actually reached out to me. I think it was last week. But I mean, they're in playoff contention, right?
No, they're not.
Damn. Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
so it's yeah. But the good thing about the UAHL, we got 3 seasons a year. So if you're off, give it a few weeks and we're right back in action, baby. Yeah, so all that stuff I just mentioned, just go to the link in our Instagram bio. You can find all that stuff there. Do you have any commissioner's notes for the people?
I do not.
No?
Winter Classic
You
pre-registration.
sent out a nice juicy email earlier this week. I thought maybe you want to touch on some of those, but
I mean, that's pretty much what I.
Little
good
bit of
stuff.
everything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
who I gave it out to the captains. But
Yeah.
Winter Classic pre-registration's open. Go into uhohockey.com/Winter Classic and enter your team. We've already gotten a few teams to sign up. So, we're definitely trying to figure out what divisions we're going to do. So if you're interested, put your team in and hopefully, we can carve out a spot for that skill level based on how many teams join, because we only have a 12-team max. There's not a whole lot of ice available. There'll be a game or two at Hollydale, but for the most part, the games will be here at Flyers Training Center. So,
Sweet.
Do we have interest for teams next season?
well, as far as
New teams.
Yes,
Yes,
too
sir.
many. Yeah, we have pretty much a waiting list right now. So we're kind of, we'll get into that another time.
Yeah,
but
check
it's-
in with your captains. You communicated all that stuff to the captains. So
Yeah, there's too many teams. There's more teams than ice for sure,
And a lot of free agents.
and a lot of free agents. So
sir.
when we do have a lot of free agent registrations, I send the listings to captains when they need them, and hopefully we can start finding teams for these guys, teams for these players, because I do feel bad because they want to join the league, they just don't have a team, and if a team already has a roster, they don't need players. It's tough to squeeze people in sometimes.
sir.
At some point we will make a free agent team, maybe this upcoming season. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, you sent out that nice big email. If you're looking for some more details, check in with your captains. All right, boys. If that's it for commissioner's notes, I'm ready for the conclusion. You guys have any closing thoughts?
No.
Ready for a nice big event here?
I am ready.
All-Star game, baby.
I
Been
keep looking
preparing
at
for weeks.
Dude, I keep looking at the clock and I'm like, I'm stressed.
I can feel you like fidgeting over
Well,
there.
here's the thing. Half of the stuff that's out like here,
Yeah.
it's got to go out there. So I'm like, we
Yeah,
gotta
that's
get
true.
this.
all right, we'll end it.
Yeah,
'cause
but there's
Jerry's,
there's
I'm
five of
passing
us
out,
now.
dude.
It is.
Actually, before we leave, Bob, step in front of the camera.
Bob.
Come here,
Give
Bob.
yourself some
hell yeah,
little bit of airtime.
Photo Bob.
Yeah, photo Bob Lanneman.
There
This
it
is
is.
our other photographer. He helps me out quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
And, he is the one photographer I absolutely trust to do a killer job every time he's behind the lens. And I'm sure he's going to flash the new camera that he got, right?
Oh,
New
she's
camera.
That's what happens, man. We're big time now.
He's adding video to the arsenal too, no?
Yes, he is.
If you're
He's-
wondering, Bob has been tagged on a lot of our Instagram posts. Remind me what the handle is again? Broxwell. Yeah. You can find him on all the Rusty posts because he took all the Rusty photos. And he also makes sick promo stories for the podcast.
Yes, he does.
Check the. It's like every Sunday or Monday, I think it is, and I share them every time because they're just the sickest things ever. So,
Appreciate that.
You posted one video and I looked at it and I felt like a little kid like kicking the dirt. Like, damn it.
dude, that's what I do. I'm like, shit, I didn't make that. It's sick though. So shout out to Bob, man. All right. With that being said, don't forget to rate, leave a review, or share the show, and please send over feedback or input over to us at info@uhlhockey.com. You can also leave a comment on the YouTube video. We'll get you guys involved with anything you have to say.
All right.
With that being said, let's go throw down for the All-Star game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
buddy.
All right,
Super
boys.
excited.
Yes,
See ya.
sir.
Love you
Peace.
guys.
Later.
See ya.